Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So this is your match review for Southampton versus Newcastle, which ended at St Mary's today, 0-0. Now, you'll see up on the screen now the Newcastle lineup heading into this game. Now in goal we had Martin Dubravka. In the defence we had DeAndre Yedlin, Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez and Paul Dummett. In the midfield we had Matt Ritchie, Mo Diame, Jonjo Shelvey, Kennedy and Jose Perez. Up top we had Mutu on his own on the subs bench. It was Caldolo, Javier Manquillo, Fabian Shaw, Ki Sung Young, Christian Atsu, Joselu and Solomon Rondon returning from injury. Now, Newcastle, I've got to say, it came into this game when we were just absolutely poor, to be honest. We had 6 shots all day in the game, 90 minutes of football, and Newcastle could only manage 6 shots against Southampton, and not one of them went on target, to be honest. Now, Southampton played absolutely amazing. They were going down quite a bit, but they were playing the much better of the football, to be honest, between the two teams. Mario Lima came the closest to breaking the deadlock. He flicked the ball and it went off the foot of the Newcastle post. Now Martin Dubravka as well had an absolutely sensational game and got to be my man of the match, to be honest, along with DeAndre Yedlin and Mutu. They played probably the best. They were probably our best players, to be honest. Dubravka, Yedlin and Mutu, they played absolutely amazing for Newcastle, but just could not get anything on the board forward, to be honest. Now, Martin Dubravka stopped an absolutely sensational, powerful header by Jack Stevens just before the interval. That stopped it from being 1-0 to Southampton. Then he went and stopped another attempt again by Jack Stevens just in stoppage time. Shane Long dragged an effort wide. Charlie Austin put the ball in the back of the net, only for it to be disallowed because he went and fouled Martin Dubravka in the box, which then ended up seeing Charlie Austin going off because he injured himself due to doing a elbow into the stomach of Martin Dubravka. And you know, it was just one of them games. Both teams needed the points and Newcastle just weren't there today. Southampton were really powering, and it just came down to being a scoreless draw. And I feel sorry for the Newcastle fans, you know, that it went 646 mile round trip down to the south coast for that game, because they got nothing for their money, and it's happening too much now. The fans are making away trips and that, and they're getting absolutely nothing for their money. And this is why we need to boycott games. We need to do something. This is why the protests are happening, because Mike Ashley's just sitting there. He was at the game as well today. He had Bishop with him. He had Barnes with him and Lee Charnley. I don't know if Bishop was with him. And again, he did another cheeky moment of putting a finger to his nose like that to flip off the camera, you know. It's childish antics by the guy. He should grow up and he should realise that he's owning a Premier League club, and a very big Premier League club as well. I know I'm biased saying that, being a Newcastle fan, but he's owning a very big Premier League club. A lot of history has went through the doors at Newcastle. We've got the greatest all-time goal scorer in the Premier League, is a legend in Alan Shearer, Jackie Milburn beforehand as well. And you know, that's a lot of history, a lot of tradition, and it's all going down the drain with this Cockney owning the club. He just doesn't care one bit, and you can see it by the way the performance was today in the team. You can see it by the way he was looking and laughing and carrying on in the stands, whilst his team that he's supposed to own is getting a scoreless draw against a team which, non offence to Southampton, aren't playing their best this season. We aren't playing our best neither, but that's only because of the owner, to be honest, and nothing else. But literally, I just don't know where the first win's going to come for Newcastle. We're 10 games in, we still haven't got the win. And, let us know what you think down in the comments below. If you look on the screen right now, you'll see Newcastle's 19th in the Premier League, 10 games in, 3 draws, 7 losses, and Southampton are on 10 games as well. They've got, I think it's 3 draws. No, 4 draws, 1 win and 5 losses. And Newcastle's next game is against WATFORD, who are sitting 7th in the Premier League, which you'll see up on screen now. And they literally have 6 wins, 1 draw and 3 losses with 19 points out of 10 games. Newcastle are just going to have to really go at it against Watford next week. We're going to have to get the points on the board. We've got 3 points in 10 games. That's just not Newcastle. That is not how we do it in the North East. This is just not the Newcastle I remember. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Also, make sure to go check out my sponsor down in the description below, fanvibe.com. I'll get a small kickback, so you'll be helping out the channel if you join by the link, and if you follow us as well when you join the website. Till next time, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to follow me over on social media as well, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all down in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you all later.